Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to cover a concept of an operator which is basically used in conditionals. It is also known as ternary operator. Now the name ternary operator is basically given because it takes in three arguments and then gives us the result. And basically it is nothing but an expressional form of if-else statement. Okay. So basically ternary operator takes three arguments. The first argument is the condition, that is take an example: a less than b, a greater than b, a equal to b. So these are the following conditions we need to provide. And the second argument is the argument that this particular thing should be output if the conditions are met. That is, if this condition is that is provided as an first argument is true, then the thing that is provided in second argument should be output. Okay. And the third argument is basically the output we need to provide when the condition that is present in the first argument is false. Okay, so basically this is the syntax of a ternary operator. First of all, we need to provide the condition, and after that we need to provide that if the condition is true, what we need to output, and if the condition is false, what we need to output. So basically it takes three arguments, therefore it is ternary operator. Now we can just go to the hands-on session. So I will first write include stdio.h. Okay, after that I will write int main, and in that int main I will basically declare a comma, that is int a. Then I will declare one more integer, that is int b, and I want to declare one more variable for storing the result of the ternary operator. Okay, now I will just take the input from the user itself. Okay, that is, I will just tell him to enter a. Okay, and after that I will just put a colon, and I will use the scanf statement. So I will use percentage %d as format specifier because I want to enter integer, and I will write the name of the variable that I need to input. Okay, after this particular statement I will just copy and paste this one more time so that time is basically saved, and after that I will just change the name of the variable that I want to input. Now in the C I will store the value that is written by the ternary operator. Okay, so let's have a look at how exactly the ternary operator returns something. So first of all I will write the condition in the say this braces, and in that I want that a is less than b. If it is true, then I will provide a true condition. So the true condition that I provide is that if a is less than b, then I want to return or say give the value, output the value as a, and if it is false, then I want to output value as b, and I will just close this statement. So basically this is the ternary operator in action. I will also show you the another use of this ternary operator in this session only, and I will just write that printf percentage %d. Okay, and basically as a and b are basically, let's say, integer variables, therefore I will just write printf percentage %d comma, and I will just give the value that I need to be printed. So I need the value that is stored in C. Okay, so and I will just use the return 0 function. Okay, so now let's save the program, and I will just run the program. So let's see that what's the output exactly after running the program. The output should basically be a if I enter a less than b. Okay, so let's see. So basically this is the debug console. We need to move to the terminal, and I want to enter a as 2 and b as 3. If I enter a as 2 and b as 3, then what happens is we will get the output as a because a is less than b is the condition provided, and if we provide a that is b greater than a, then the b should be output. Okay, so let's have a look at what happens exactly. So here we are getting 2 as an output because a is less than b is the condition we are entering, and in the other case let me run this program once again. Okay, in the other case I will enter a as 3 and b as 2. So basically I will get b as output because it is the opposite case. Okay, so let me take b as 2. Okay, so again we are getting b as output here. So what happens is basically the C stores the value, that is if first of all what happens here is that this ternary statement is executed. So first of all it checks that a is less than b. So in this case a is less than b, so 2 is less than 3. So if this returns true, then we need to print a. or say output A. If this is false, then we need to output B. Okay, so let's take an example here. So 2 is less than 3, therefore we are printing A because A is less than B, and 3 is not less than 2, therefore we are printing B. So this is basically ternary operator in action. Okay, now another way in which you can use ternary operator is by you can just take out any value, okay, from the ternary operator. You can use anything here also, like if you wanted to print if you want to give 0 or 1, then also it is fine. Okay, so you can just, if a is less than b, then I want to provide 1, and if it is this, then I want to provide 0. Okay, and in place of that percentage d, okay, in place of that percentage d, okay, so let's take percentage d only because it is integer type. So I will just save the program and run it once again. So let me check that. Okay, so 2, I will just enter a as 2, okay, and b as 3, and as a is less than b, the return the thing that it returns is basically 1. Okay, now how can you manipulate this? Okay, so you, what you can do is you can okay, so basically just take this to this level only. We will check that how can we manipulate the ternary operators in the future videos. Okay, so basically this is the ternary operator in action. In next video we are going to cover something in that is involved in this conditionals part only, which is also known as switch statement. And after that we are going to build a project, okay, that will help us build an calculator, and it will be a working calculator which will take which will give us the functionalities like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, and you can just use the concept of if else or say switch statement that we are going to learn in next session. So I hope that you enjoyed this session. Keep supporting us and have a great day.